Speaking of trying to get bumpers out of their mouth, let's check in on James Comer. You'll remember James Comer. We played many clips of him and Chuck Grassley talking about this key bit of evidence that was filed under a 1023 to the FBI, and they were going to subpoena the head of the FBI. We need to know the contents of this. On and on. Well, it turns out this guy, and I know you've talked about this, Alexander Smirnov, has been arrested for lying. And David Weiss, the special prosecutor involved here, this guy's got some real problems because somehow, like, he didn't do a background check on this informant that he had. And this is going to get a lot uglier for the Republicans. The question is, will people pay attention? Because this begins to sort of like unravel maybe what was behind this whole laptop. I have no doubt that the pictures of Hunter Biden's penis were authentic. And I have no doubt that the pictures of Hunter Biden partying and doing drugs with prostitutes was real. But the question of like how this stuff got on the laptop, how the laptop,
right,
whose laptop, all of these questions become a little bit more suspicious when you find out that this guy Smirnov entered into these, offered up these allegations for the 2020 election. And he said he got these allegations from Russian intelligence. And James Comer's key witness, here is James Comer now sort of doing a little bit of the backing up that you need to do after you've been touting this crucial go ahead.
Start off with your colleague Ken Buck rushing over to CNN to help exonerate Joe Biden. Talking about Smirnov, he's part of this puzzle. He's a very small piece, right?
Yeah, he's a micro piece. I mean, you investigate every lead you get.
Wait a second, let me just be clear on this. So Smirnov is a micro piece, but Hunter Biden's got a big piece.
Oh.
Is that what I'm...
It's a micro piece for a big versus big piece?
And they need to look at it over and over and over and over.
We need to really examine this.
Let's go zoom in, enhance.
All right, pull back. Go back.
Talking about Smirnov, he's part of this puzzle. He's a very small piece, right?
Yeah, he's got a small piece.
He's a micro piece. I mean, you investigate every lead you get. We got a tip from Chuck Grassley that there was a form.
Oh, pause it now. Now he's throwing Chuck Grassley under the bus.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, Grassley's not going to be around much longer anyway, so hell with him. Go ahead, go back.
Yeah, he's a micro piece. I mean, you investigate every lead you get. We got a tip from Chuck Grassley that there was a form the FBI had that they had never investigated that alleged Joe Biden took a bribe. What was interesting to me when I read the 1023 was the fact that even years before the laptop was ever discovered, the FBI form referred to Joe Biden as the big guy, and it said that the alleged bribe went through various bank accounts, and investigators it would take 10 years for investigators to find out. That was consistent with what I'd already found out with bank records, which are the basis of our investigation. Our evidence revolves around bank records that I subpoenaed.
Start off.
I see.
Forgot about that part.
Bank records. It's all bank records. I can see that money exists. I just don't know that it's actually came from anything illegal or existed in that way.
So what's the big piece now? Is it the Devin Archer closed door testimony where he said that
the big
Joe
piece
Biden
is the bank records?
Right. The what? The bank
deposit
records?
slips.
The deposit
they
slips.
They deposit stuff at an ATM.
Of the 3 payments to his son over a truck or some interactions financially between Biden and his brother. But the Devin Archer testimony, which is the other thing they cite all the time, the one that was behind closed doors, is also when the guy said that Joe had no dealings with
Yeah.
his son and their businesses, but they'd never mention that part.
This is it's going to get worse. It's because it's Andrew Weiss. Andrew Weiss is going to have to probably account for this whole situation with Smirnov. And they're going to have to sort of dig up where this stuff came from. It is going to be, I think, a mess.
It's really
David Weiss. Is it David Weiss or is it Andrew Weiss?
Andrew Weiss.
David Weiss.
Yeah,
Sorry.
well, I'm confused now, but he was he's admitted basically to the Russian intelligence piece, right, to the FBI. But he's also a dual Israeli citizen as well, which is just interesting. Like that never kind of gets brought up, but Netanyahu or Israeli intelligence, they would rather have Trump in office for sure.
Without a doubt.